Hello everybody and welcome to a short horror game visual novel called Nothing Special. So from the game's page, it says a short disturbing game about being held captive by a mysterious girl. There is some content warnings, so please check out my description for those if you don't like those kind of things. But other than that, this should be a pretty short one, so hopefully we should enjoy it. There are two endings and I'll be showing both of those, so let's just get started. Cold. It's cold. So cold. How long can my body go on? It's freezing. I'm drenched. The ties are cutting into my skin. The pain doesn't get better with time. It's the same relentless throbbing. What was that noise? It's footsteps. Very familiar footsteps. The sound of leather boots sinking into the mud. Seems like she's back. I can't tell if I'm relieved or terrified. But what does it matter? All I can focus on is the pain. You're awake, right? Every time I come over, you're sleeping. I'm surprised you managed to sleep so much. Seems pretty uncomfortable down there. But I guess you have nothing better to do. There's nothing I can do to make her release me. I already tried. I've tried everything. I won't make the mistake of engaging with her again. Aw, what's with that smell? It's awful. Don't tell me you... Oh no. Was it really that urgent? You really couldn't wait for me to come back? I know it's been a while, but... You didn't do this on purpose, right? To attract search dogs or something? No, you wouldn't do that. A blinding light hits me. It's coming from behind her. A flashlight, maybe? Does she have someone else with her? There's no way there is another one like her. Now we'll have to clean you up. It's getting real difficult to take care of you. I never signed up to be a babysitter. You're making it very hard for me. Oh well. Let's remove the gag. You know the drill. I take a deep breath as she rips that thing off my jaw. The air is nice, isn't it? Cold shoulder. I'd say that's better than the crying. We're making progress. Today we will skip the usual chores. I have a big surprise for you. I admit I let you stay here longer than planned, but life's busy, you know? As an adult, I have lots of responsibilities. I can't just sit home and draw all day. It's hard out there for us normal people. Luckily, my living conditions changed, so guess what? You can come home with me. It will be dry and warm, and not only that, my attention will be fully on you all day, at least for a while. Isn't that great? I'm sure you're thrilled to get away from here. Her house? Is that really better than the forest? It's easier finding people in forest, isn't it? I can't say I hate the idea, though. I'm going to die if I stay here any longer. By the way, do you feel any pain anywhere? She's gotta be kidding me. Don't let her get you angry again. Just answer normally. Everything hurts. I can't feel my feet. Oh, that's not good. It must have been pretty cold. Let's see if they warm up when we're inside. I can get you some painkillers as well. Painkillers aren't going to remove these zip ties. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Just hold out a little longer. It must only be a mild frostbite, so it will heal by itself. Is she talking about my feet? I guess she only hears what she wants. You were lucky. Think about it. At least you haven't been eaten by an animal. Haha, just kidding. I don't think they eat humans alive. Except rats, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna put these on for safety reasons. She waves a blindfold in front of my face before putting it on tightly. I know last time has been difficult with traveling, and I apologize for the bruises. But I got some help this time, so everything should go smoothly. Help? So it really is another person. Caught by two psychopaths. How the hell am I going to survive this? We'll see each other in my room. Play nice, alright? There's no use in resisting. She grabs me by the collar of my jacket and drags me through the mud. It's painful. We stop and I hear a car door opening. Another person's footsteps are coming towards me. Both of them pick me up to shove me in the back seats. They close the doors and start driving. The drive is long and they sit in silence, not saying a single word. I try sleeping, but it's impossible with the anxiety. After what feels like many hours, the car stops for good. Seems like we arrived. The door opens and they carry me out. They're more careful in doing so this time. I hear a door opening and can feel them carrying me up some stairs, followed by dropping me to the ground like a garbage bag. So much about being gentle. Maybe they just had to stay quiet outside. Does this mean there are people around here? That would increase my probability of survival. Faintly, I can hear her whispering thanks to the other person before she comes in and shuts the door. She removes my blindfold. The red walls give me the illusion of being in hell for a split second. Turns out, we're just in a normal-looking room. Not what I expected from a kidnapper. A basement would have been more fitting. My attention goes back to her. Hello again. Welcome to my room. All alone. In my room. I'm glad. Looks nice, doesn't it? I cleaned everything for you. Maybe I should have done that after you came. Your smell is going to linger, but oh well. I'm not going to do it twice. Take it all in. No rush. I'll bring you some food. And after that, let's get you clean and warm. Don't try anything funny while I'm gone. Seriously. She leaves and shuts the door behind her. This is bad. Nobody will find me here. I'm tied up, but even if I wasn't, could I run or walk? My feet are in pretty bad condition. Can I do anything at all? I might as well look around. She didn't even lock the door. Is she that confident I can't escape? She's playing with me. It's my art. Printed out. I feel a shiver go down my spine. That must mean she knows me from online? I had no idea. I could look around more, but there doesn't seem to be anything more interesting. Let's look. I've seen enough. So she knows me from online. Looks like this is some sort of stalker. This is bad. I assumed it was a ransom situation. I guess it makes more sense. I haven't had any contact with my family in so long. They have a bit of money, but not that much. And who knows if they'd even waste it to save me. Why me then? Is it because I'm an artist? I never heard of that happening. And there are so many artists better than me. Also, how the hell did she find me? I really have to get out of here. Who knows what she's capable of? I'm back! I wanted to get you your favorite food for today, but things got in between, especially money. The fridge is as empty as can be. So I just got you some oatmeal for now. You must be so hungry. I'll feed you, as usual. Let's get that off. She removed the gag. What would happen if I screamed? The risk is too high. Time for your meal. I don't have a spoon this time. I forgot it out there. She doesn't have silverware here? I don't believe that. I hope that's alright. My hands are clean. And you're dirty anyway, so it doesn't matter if we make a mess. Well, it matters a little bit since I had to clean so much. So let's be careful. I hate cleaning. I know it's weird to eat out of my hand, but you're not grossed out by me, right? What is she planning? Well, if you have no objections, say ah. We're gonna eat. I have no choice but to go along. Reluctantly, I open my mouth. Ah, good thing. Here you go. Don't bite down on my finger, all right? I won't forgive you. Bite down on her fingers? What does she mean? Her fingers enter my mouth together with the oatmeal. She's using 4 fingers to shove it in. Why is she putting her hand in my mouth? She wipes the food on my tongue, but keeps her fingers inside. I am completely taken aback by the strange pose we're in. Did you know that over 6 billion bacteria live in there? Your mouth, I mean. Mine too, of course. She starts feeling up the inside of my mouth, going over my tongue and teeth. It doesn't seem like she's searching for something specific. It feels like she's moving the food around. I don't get it. Is she drugging me? Is this something perverted? It's a bit disgusting. I don't mind though. Someone has to take care of you after all. Is she trying to get a reaction out of me? I can't read her expression. She slides her fingers off my palate as she finally takes them out of my mouth. The food is smeared all over my gums and tongue. I don't know what kind of oatmeal this is, but something about the texture is odd. Here, have another scoop. You're hungry, right? Wait, what is that? There's something moving in my mouth. I'm gonna keep eating. I must have imagined it. Open up. There it is again. The tingling. What's wrong? You don't like it? I can feel it clearly. Something is crawling onto my tongue. What is she feeding me? I told you, I have nothing else right now. There is definitely something moving. Picky eater, I take a closer look at the bowl. Those are maggots. I'm eating live maggots. They're crawling all around my tongue. They are edible though. They're different sizes. I feel their slimy bodies curl and wiggle around. I have to gag. Are you gagging? Is it that bad? I have to get them out now. Don't you dare puke in my room. I won't let you. Her hands are covering my mouth forcefully. The maggot soup is dripping off my face. She's squishing the insects against my skin. I can feel the wriggling inside and outside of my mouth now. You are going to swallow that. I have no choice. I just want them to stop moving. I start chewing on them. No matter how hard I chew, I can't kill all of them. Many are too small. No, I can't swallow them alive. I'll feel them go down my throat. Come on, Swallow right now, or I'll make you eat it through your nostrils. I have to do it. Damn it. I can feel them go down in a bulk. Swallowing had never felt so agonizingly long. I'm unusually aware of how the food moves down my throat, waiting for the bugs to land in my stomach. At least they're dead. Oh, okay. Okay. They're down. I still feel some movement on my mouth. Didn't I get all? Or is it just my nerves? I swallow again and again. She loosens her grip and finally lets go of my mouth. Thanks. It wasn't that hard, was it? Sorry for threatening you. I was just joking. I'd have been really annoyed about cleaning it up, though. Do you want more? No, not again. No way. She's not. I'm full. I see. That's all right. Despite difficulties, you were nice today, so I'm happy. You see, good people who listen don't get into trouble. Maybe you can eat more later. It's over. For now. My mouth is completely empty, but I still feel the tingling everywhere. Like ants crawling inside my gums. Hopefully, my nerves will calm down soon. Let's get you into the bathroom. That smell is kind of unbearable. She dragged me by the armpits into the bathroom. It's not as clean as my room, but it should be good enough. The water got cold. I'll put some more hot water in. Small room for 2 people, but we have to deal with it. The window isn't boarded up like in the room. The sun seems to be rising. It's hard to believe there are ordinary people walking outside this building. Walking by a kidnapper's house without any idea what's going on inside. Maybe I've walked past some places like this myself. I read very hot water is bad for frostbite. Should be enough then. Time to get you out of those smelly, wet clothes. Getting new clothes doesn't sound bad, but I don't know if I want her to see me undressed. It's going to be a bit difficult. My eyes widen as I see her take out her knife. What is she going to do with that? Don't worry, I'm not going to use it on you. I'll try to cut them up and pull them out under the zip ties. Why does she want me tied up so badly? She could just threaten me with her weapon. I need a bath, but should I really let her do this? You look very nervous about this. Are you ashamed of me seeing you? I can understand that. You know what? You were good today, so we can scrap that. We'll just bathe you in your clothes. I have no idea how we're going to dry you, but whatever makes you more comfortable. I'm taking off these shoes, though. Into the bathtub you go. Ah, it feels very hot. Finally, we can get rid of that stench. Aren't you happy to be in a warm tub? While you soak in there, let's see about your feet. They look pretty bad, all pale and gray. You said they're numb, right? Yes. It must be very painful. We talked about this already. I should have come earlier. I wanted to, but couldn't. Maybe warming them up works fine. I'm sorry. I do mean it this time. I know it must have been horrible and painful and very lonely. And you must have been scared and are still scared. You must be terrified of me. I treated you so poorly. I know I was unbelievably rude It's just, I'm stressed. Really stressed. I'm not used to this responsibility. I'm usually not like this. I can be really kind. I'm sorry you had to see the worst of me. I never wanted it to turn out like this. It's crazy hearing that in this situation, I know. You're right to think that. I would do the same. But since you already think that of me, allow me to be honest. I care more about you than you think. I honestly want you to be happy. I believe you're unbelievably smart. It must have been so hard, since most people are so idiotic. Knowing that nobody will ever truly understand you is awful. Is she trying to flatter me? And I'm not saying this to imply we're the same. We're not. I could never understand. I can only speculate. You're better than me. You're amazing. Why does she talk like she knows me? If you give me a chance, I can prove it to you. Let's start over, alright? I can be better. I will be better. You won't have to be scared anymore. And in return, I kindly ask you to be better as well. To be calm and hear me out, and to not inconvenience us both. What do you think? Do you want to try being friends? What choice do I have? Okay. Great! As a sign of my trust, I will do you another favor. She pulls out the knife and moves it closer to my skin. I panic, but realize she is just trying to cut the zip ties. Maybe I should have brought scissors. Hold still for a moment. Here you go. The zip ties have been removed and I can move freely. I only now realize how painful my limbs are. Moving them is almost impossible. I am unsure if I should be relieved or not. Her behavior doesn't make sense. I hope that shows you that I don't want to hurt you. I trust you with not betraying me. You can finish up showering yourself. Please do take off the dirty clothes, though. I have new ones right here, and I won't look. Let me know if you need help. She backs off and leans on the wall, pulling out her phone to look at. It doesn't make me more comfortable, but it's best to get clean, for my sake. I take off my clothes while sitting in the bathtub and finish up with the shower. All done? Yes. Here are the clothes. They might be a bit too big for you, but they aren't mine. Not hers. Can you put it on the bathtub, or should I help you out? I'll do it myself. Of course. Also, you shouldn't try to stand on your feet. That's a bad idea with frostbite. I'll try not to. Okay. I managed to put on the clothes. Are you done dressing up? I put on my pants hastily and try to get out of the bathtub. What are you doing? Hold on, I'll help you. She comes over and helps me sit down on the bathtub edge. Just ask me for help next time. You barely talk to me. Remember how much you talked when we first met? You wouldn't shut up, begging and screaming, calling me every name in the book. Oh, wait, sorry. I shouldn't joke about this. I understand why you're not in the mood to talk. You're probably exhausted. It's not like I miss the insults, I'd just like to hear you talk more. It makes me sad to see the energy leave your eyes, and I like your voice. I'm tired. I understand. You can go to bed a little later. I want to spend some more time with you first. I'll carry you to my room, since you can't walk and all. You should know by now, I'm actually pretty strong. Hold on tight, or I might drop you. You have enough injuries already. Putting her arms around my torso, she picks me up with ease. Even though I'm not very light at all, she is carrying me like it's nothing. This is getting strange. Back to my room.